I'm always looking out for a good deal, and never is that more true than when it comes to motorcycle stuff, because it can get pretty expensive, especially luggage. So when I saw Viking Bags pop up on my feed, I decided to give them a call, see if they'd send out a set of their ADV bags. They come in at like half the price of the competitors, and on paper they look pretty good. Let's get into it. When you're looking at the construction of any equipment that you get for your motorcycle, whether it be gear or anything like that, you're going to see a few names. They're going to pop up. Things like Cordura, Hypolon, Kevlar, YKK. They've become ubiquitous with the device that they are, but those are actually the brand. It's like Band-Aid. We all call it Band-Aid, but Band-Aid is the brand, not the adhesive bandage. So keep that in mind. These things, on paper at least, and from what I can tell, are, as stated, is ballistic nylon, galvanized rubber, things like that. And the ballistic nylon does not feel like cheap crap. I've had these for a couple weeks. Everything seems to be holding up just fine. It feels like the strapping is also a ballistic nylon. And then you have galvanized rubber all over, and they feel really good. I haven't had any real issues with the construction. There's double and triple stitching pretty much everywhere there needs to be, like where the webbings are, where straps are, where buckles attach, things like that. They're using aluminum for the G-hooks, double and triple stitching where the G-hooks attach. All of the plastics look pretty good. It looks like they're using steel for the mounting plates, but all the fasteners look good. Let's talk about the features. Now, features, there's a lot of them. I'm gonna go with my favorite one by far, and this is gonna seem small and insignificant, but I love this. This bag is locked to the racks with a lockable key. Right now I can't take it off, it's locked. I've got a key, I can unlock it. It's a double security lock too, so you have to unlock it, push it, and then boom. And then literally mounted, hard metal on the back. Put it back on. Lock it up, ain't going nowhere. And that's cool, but that is cooler. This is like one of those combination lock things. So you can, and it locks the bag itself. This is the main entry to the bag. So you can lock this up, unlock it, roll it open, boom. Speaking of the bag, this is the 70-liter set. 35 liters a side, but it's not actually 35 liters. It's close to 40 or 45, somewhere in that range. Because on the side, you have these roll top pockets. They're dry bags. You slide in to the side pockets and clip in. So technically speaking, you got about 90 liters sitting on the back of it. And you do feel it, it's a bit heavy. That is because of the metal backing. The other question is, how durable are they? So far, they seem pretty good, and on paper, they seem better than good. Better than average. But some people asked about the construction of the mounts, because if you didn't know, for the price of all this, it comes with a rack, which is wild to me. Now, it seems like steel construction. It's a bit fiddly to put on, not too bad. Most racks are a little bit fiddly to get on. This is no different. I'd say it's middle of the road average as far as like fit. But there are some things that I would address if given the opportunity. If you're on the road, those racks are going to be perfectly fine. More than fine. They are extremely sturdy. These mounts are connected with just bolts. There's no nut on the back. It is a threaded mount, so it threads into there. Like I said, really secure. It does not move, does not rattle. Speaking of affordable luggage, the good news is these racks work with their other hard luggage for adventure bikes. So one rack to rule them all. You can get the hard cases and then just switch them out with that lock. That's pretty good. Now, let's talk about my experiences with these bags, because I've had them now for a couple of weeks. I've taken them on a couple little small trips. They are heavier than I would like, and I can feel that weight, but it's not so much that it upsets the bike, so that's good. But I do notice when they're on. The amount of stuff I can carry in these bags is phenomenal. Usually when I go camping, and you may have seen it in videos of mine, I'll have a bag sitting on the back here. It's a 40-liter dry top bag from Triumph. And that, I just put all my camping gear in, and then I'm off. I can fit all of that in just one of these bags. That leaves me the 40-liter bag to do other stuff, and a whole nother bag on the other side for food, clothes, and all that jazz. Taking them off and on with this little setup here with the lock and the metal piece is fantastic. I love not having to faff about with all sorts of different straps and all that crap just to get the bags on and off. It makes it great for taking them off at camp and then just unloading them off the bike. Now, as I said, we're gonna see how this plays out in the long run, and the next time I take one of my big trips, we're gonna be putting these through some heavy duty testing. For the most part, I have to say I'm pretty pleased. And for like $700, getting the bags, the inner bags, and the mounts, yeah, it's not a bad gig. Not a bad setup. I am most certainly going to consider getting the hard cases to go with this. It's one of those things where, like, this has impressed me enough to give them another shot to try some of their other luggage. They have tank bags, they have backpacks and chest rigs, and they've been doing cruiser luggage for a very long time. I want to say since 2007. So they have plenty of stuff for not just adventure touring bikes, but sport touring bikes and cruisers. So I'll leave a link to their site so you can check it out. And what I think so far is they're definitely worth your time to research. I've been enjoying them, and the price is nice. So there'll be a link down there for you to go check out the bag, see if there's something there that you like. Let me know if you've ever used any of Viking Bag stuff, what your experience is down in the comments. And we'll see you on the next video, guys.